why are you shouting at me? And it's like, I literally haven't raised my voice. So he thought that I was shouting at him, but it was obviously a change in my tone. So what I learned to do, and this isn't easy as a parent, what I learned to do was I learned to not do it to my son. So one of them, I did it too, and it was really good, and he listened and everything, and we got on really well, and he wanted that information. I asked him, do you want this information? And he said, yeah. The other one said no, so I stopped doing it. And what happened was, we got in the car and we'd be driving home, and then all of a sudden he would start the conversation. He actually came up to me and said, why don't you ever give me any feedback anymore? And I said, you didn't want this information. So what he really wanted was, all he wanted was the good stuff. He wanted the pat on the back, but he didn't want to know how to improve and develop. So again, it's trying to change and look at a different strategy. So what I actually heard somebody talking about it, just let them talk, let them lead it. So and it's really hard as a parent and as somebody that's been involved in football to just be quiet about it and not pick him up on the things that you think he can improve on. So I did that, and sometimes it would be the fact that we even got home. So we didn't say anything, and then we got home, and he would have a shower, and then he would come into the room and he'd say, like, what did you think? You know, I should have done this or I should have done that. And it was really good because it changed our relationship massively. Because again, we'd have the moments where you get home and he'd lose a game or he'd had a poor performance, and it'd end in my wife saying, like, what's happened? And it's like, oh my God, you know, all hell would break loose. But I think for parents, it's again, like everything, it's failing fast, finding strategies that work, getting the information and then trying to apply it.